Welcome back, everybody. It's Friday night. No, it's not Thursday night. And we're in the sheds. Watsy's Fantasy Football Show. Another Thursday night edition. Martin, how are you?
What's up, guy?
What's up, guys? You only get that if you watch past the credits last week. And if you watched past the credits last week, because I got a few texts. Very funny. How are you? All good?
All good.
All good in the hood?
All good in the shed.
A lot to do. A lot of fantasy football to catch up on this week. Let me see. This week we have a new sponsor, overlapping from last week. So, a couple of things I missed out on last week. Didn't give out the monthly prize winner. Didn't post it on the actual video. So this week's new sponsor is Kits for Flicks.
Kids for Flicks.
Kits for Flicks. Thanks for the cups. So Kits for Flicks has kindly donated one of his fantastic football teams. So the winner of this month's monthly prize will win one of his teams. Team your choice. So last week, I don't think we've changed their viewer subscribers have stayed at 330 or something. We're at still, so we're not losing them. That's a good thing. It'd be worse if we're losing them.
It will be worse.
It would be. And then thank you to outgoing sponsor Subudi Icons. Martin, I have a wee surprise here for you. You ready now?
For who? For me?
For you, from Subudi Icons.
From Sabuticons.
Now, I bought you this. Now, don't be. This is your Christmas present that showed up pretty late.
Oh. Upside down, man. You fucked it. Maybe fucked the big reveal. The legend himself.
The legend. I was meant to drop it around today, but I've been so busy, man. I never got it delivered.
Beautiful, love it.
There he is.
Oh, yeah. He looked nice in the shade.
You need to get a good frame for him.
Straight to B&M Lamara for a frame.
So check him out on Subudi Icons site. I think that cost £12 and then £3 postage.
Jesus.
And that's an A3, isn't it?
I don't know.
A4? What says photocopy an A4?
A4. Beautiful.
So $12.99, any player you want. Add on his site, and then you text what player you want, and then you can send him a photo privately on Twitter and tell him who exactly in the kit and all. So great site. I need to treat myself to one sometime.
Are you gonna get? I'm looking around where it's gonna go.
Oh, I need to go pray the place behind you, up beside the Undertones picture or album cover. So, Rude Hullet, I don't even know where Rude Hullet is. He's not posted yet anyway, so we'll get Rude Hullet posted too.
Who won him?
Last week's winner was Brendan Isley. We are Groot. He won it 3 points. It was the R. Simon. And Simon had said if he won it, he didn't want us to post it. He wanted it to go in the shed. So you lost out.
That's the fucking scores. What's 3 points?
3 points. I double checked it and made sure everything was right. 100%.
Well, I hope you enjoy it.
I'll be with him. That's his second monthly prize.
How's that fuck?
He already won.
Give it to Simon. Give it to Simon. They fuck him. They shouldn't be 1 and 2 in a row.
He has points. Nothing you can do.
He's obviously running some sort of fucking website or machine or something that gives him predictions about who's going to be injured or who's going to be playing. Insider trading.
You mean he studies it? you mean he actually thinks about it? Which I've started to do. Anyway, let's get into it. Fantasy football. Bradley, fantasy. You want to talk about it?
50 points.
That's
not bad.
What I want to show first.
50. Sorry. I have 50 points so far.
There's a match being played at the minute. Tottenham against Chelsea. Martin has 3 players starting and 1 player on the bench. So he's 50 points at the minute. But I want to show you a wee video. I want to show a wee video from away at the start when Martin was flying high. Roll VT. Out of the Derry mob, apart from Barry, who's up in second.
Yes.
You're 7th, 37 points.
Slipped down.
You brought in, I see you brought your big mucker back into your team. Adama Traore.
Traore.
You got you like 2 points.
Useless. Back here.
There you go. A wee video of Martin when he was confident and flying away at the top of the table, 7th in the table, only a couple of weeks in.
But you see, prior to that, there had been a lot of spoofing and slabbering from yourself about how, oh, you were setting this up, oh, you were going to win, oh, nobody knows more about football than Watsy. Nobody knows more about football than Watsy. Fucking Gary Lineker. I should be up there.
Gary Lineker, come for you. Bradley, you are now in the position that I was when you were slabbering about me. 26th. 26th.
Well, you'll never get into that top 10.
And the thing is, I caught you at the weekend. There was a game week. I caught you at the weekend. And then this week, I passed you, like, blew you out of the water. So my next challenger is Craig Stewart.
I still have points to get tonight.
Okay, I'm going to show you the table here between me and you. I'm on 92 points at the minute. You're on 50. 92. I'm on 1133. You're on 1. What? 1047? Jeez, that's near 90 points in it already.
I don't understand. What do you mean? How does that work? What are you getting them figures out of?
That's 94 points, I think.
It's not a bad score. You're all into football. You know all their names. You know who plays for who. I don't know fucking nothing about it. I don't follow out Royal English football.
You were way up in 7th.
That's right. I was away up in 7th, and I know nothing about it. Whereas you know everything. Everybody, who they played for, who won what, when they won, all their names, what they look like, who they play for.
I don't have lead boots. I'm looking for a pair of lead boots. I don't have any. Right. Enough of you anyway. Let's talk about the top. Let's talk about where it matters. Brendan Ashley, we are Groot, who won 2 monthly prizes so far.
No wonder he keeps winning if he's at the top.
He's only went to the top recently from his good month when he actually won his first monthly prize. So he's still top. Dynamite, Paul Pearson is 2nd. Thomas Regan, Badly Drawn Blues, or Toffee Art, is 3rd. And Marion Beth, Richie Gallagher, who won the Brazil monthly prize, he's 4th. Liverpool 5th. Locomotive Lambshanks, Simon Stewart is up. Biggest mover. Him and Liverpool are flying up the table, so it could be really interesting. Trevin Eage is in 7th. Barry Spence. Barry.
What happened to Barry?
He's like you. He's wearing your lead boots.
He's gone down. Where's he now? He was our great white hope.
He's 8th.
Barry
won a prize of the Bad Boy boxes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's received this Bad Boy box yet, but I'm sure it's going to be lovely. Now, I'm scrolling down here from a wee mucker, or wee Jeff Astle at the end of the show from last week. Craig Stewart, Duckla Prague, 19th. I am...
Was he in front of me?
5 points behind him. He's ahead
of you.
In front
of you too. He's in front of you too.
Back at him. So I've told him, I've made a bet with him. I'll catch him in 3 weeks. I've caught him in the first week nearly. So he's next. When I catch him, I'm going after Barry. Big promises here. See, I told you all at the start. It's a marathon, not a sprint. No need to panic.
You're going to need You're going to need to get on the wide angle lane soon for that big head of yours. They fit it on the screen.
I always had a big head anyway. It says a fucking thing. We hit. Anyway, another thing I didn't do last week. Didn't give out the cup result.
What's the cup?
The cup that's left from the. Remember the cup that messed up? You messed up a load of months ago.
I had nothing to do with anything on this. I have no artistic control.
Put 9 through. So the winners, right? I'm gonna ask you to call out numbers. So this is going to be the semi-final. The people in the semi-final who qualified are We Are Groot with 106 points, Maradona Kebabs 92 points, No Human Is Legal with 126 points, and Dynamite with 113 points. Craig Stewart, right, missed out on qualifying. He had 99 points. He was second in his group. No Human Is Legal. No Human Is Illegal. I've been told, by the way, during the week. I'm pronouncing the name wrong every week. No Human Is Illegal.
Useless.
No.
You've been pronouncing Sabaticones wrong as well for the last 6 weeks.
I've not. Right, so I'm going to ask you for a number between 1 and 4.
3.
No Human Is Legal. Illegal.
What?
Give me an R number.
1.
Plays Dynamite in the semi-final. So that leaves Maradona Kebab and We Are Groot. So there's the numbers. I wrote them down. This isn't pre-planned or nothing. So who did we say? Dynamite and No Human Is Illegal. 1 and 3. So that's the semi-final. And we'll pick a game week next week for that because I haven't researched it.
No Human Is Illegal makes more sense than No Human Is Legal.
Exactly. I don't know what. You told me the name.
Fuck all they do with this. The whole thing.
No, Jesus. You did. You definitely told me. I remember you saying it. What's it? It's No Human Is Illegal. Legal.
I would probably have said it's No Human Is Illegal.
So that's fantasy football. At the minute, the highest point score is, I think, No Human Is Illegal on 111 points.
It's easier to say No Human Is Legal.
I know.
So I think for artistic license, you're allowed to say No Human Is Legal.
Just keep it
as
like
long
that.
as we know it's No Human Is Illegal, but
Sweet. Time for our special guest. He has already made an appearance on the show on Painter's Corner. So, Martin Oak, would you like to introduce our special guest this week?
ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Kits for Schlicks.
Hey! Away the lads!
Hey,
All right, man.
All right,
hey,
thanks.
mate. Nice to see you.
How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Good.
Oh, good. This is Martin. I'm sure you've seen him many a time.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Martin.
Oh,
Finally.
thank you very much for the cup, man. It was brilliant.
No problem, mate. What are you drinking?
Lovely. Wine. It's in the dishwasher, as I've already said to Lauren. Oh, you're a Newkie. I didn't realise you were one of Fantasy Boys. I didn't realise you were part of the team.
Yeah.
We've
riding second.
we've just discussed it there on the fantasy football part.
Yeah.
We are, I think you're roughly 29 points behind in second.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
That gets closing. You've how many have you got playing this evening in tonight's game?
I've got Son and Mendy tonight.
I have Son too.
Yeah, but I think everyone in the top 4 or 5 have got Son. So,
I took him out. I took him out because he's not performing with Harry Kane.
You're also not in the top 4 or 5 either.
But we've already established.
Yeah.
No, I did think about taking him out, but then I thought, you know what, I'll leave it for another week, and then this weekend I'll have 2 transfers, so I'll start shifting it about. See if I can catch We Are Groot.
We Are Groot playing. So we were just in there. He won a second monthly praise last week. He won the Groot Hullet piece from Subudi Icons.
Oh, yeah.
So you're sponsoring a praise with one of your lovely teams this month.
That's right, yeah. And I'll throw one of them in as well.
Oh.
And I tell you what, I think I might win it. I'm flying.
You're not allowed to win it.
What happens if I win it? Do we give it to the next one down?
Give it the next. I'd be the same. If I win, I'll pass it to the next person.
Yeah.
Listen, they have hero of people. Would he fuck? Just straight in his shed. Oh, I posted it about in Canada.
Yeah. So the prize is it'll be a team of their choice. So whoever wins it, you give them my details and they can contact me. And they can have the team, whatever team they choose, as long as I can do it, obviously. And not too complicated. And then whatever team they support, I'll get the mug done up for them as well.
What sort of teams do you do, Paul?
Well, I'll take anything on. But there's teams like, I've been asked to do the Holland 88 shirt before.
With the white leaves on it.
Yeah, you know the one where they won the Euros in it, the Ruud Gullit Van Basten one.
Yeah.
That fancy pattern, I've tried it, but I can't get on with it. So, you know, if there's a kit out there that I just think I can't do that, I'm not good enough, then I'll just be open and honest and say, look, I can't do that. But, you know, if there's something else, let me know. But, you know, it's not put people off yet.
You might at the minute, the way it's looking, you might be sending the team to no human is illegal. But the good thing is, I've just been told this week he's moving back from Canada, so you don't have to post to Canada.
I've got a customer in Canada, believe it or not, but yeah, I could do without that charge.
I went today to post an item to Ireland, the south of Ireland. Obviously, we're in the north of Ireland, and I had to fill in customs forms.
Yeah,
for Ireland, for your own country.
I had that. Well, I had it last week. I did some teams for a chap, and I you know, I've got everyone paying up front now. I never used to, but now everyone has to pay up front because I've been stung. And I said to him, you know, I did the team. I took the payment for the postage, did the teams for him. I said, right, mate, give us your address. And yeah, he was in the south of Ireland, wasn't he? So brilliant.
About
£12 later.
Postage about £6. I was talking to you before. You're not actually in Newcastle, are you? You're down the south.
Yeah, I'm in Southampton at the moment.
Southampton.
Are you from Newcastle?
No, I was born in Southampton, brought up in Southampton. But my late father was a Geordie. He came down in the late 60s with all the shipbuilders, and settled down in Southampton. And so basically, when I was born, I didn't have a choice. I was going to be black and white, and that was that.
Yeah. Martin likes the teams that wear pinstripes, so he does, or stripes.
I was always a fan of Newcastle
because of the stripes.
It was FIFA 96. When was that?
Yeah,
1996.
96.
I used to play Newcastle. Was my team. Shearer.
Really?
Alan Shearer was
the entertainers. That was the 96 team.
They were lethal, man, weren't they?
Yeah, Ginola and Beardsley and Ferdinand, Gillespie.
I went to a football tournament when I was a kid in Whitley Bay.
Mm.
We went and played some tournament. I think we may have only been 14 or so. But we went to Newcastle's ground. It was like a Saturday. I don't know. They must have been playing at home or something. But we went early in the morning, and the team showed up as we were there. Get off the bus.
Nice.
Got to meet them all. Just with Les Ferdinand walking up back then you weren't as like mad you'd have been into football, but you wouldn't be mad into like autographs and also. I just got a piece of paper saying Les Ferdinand. We didn't have cameras with us or nothing. So I came home and went, I got Les Ferdinand's autograph, and everyone just went, Why you lying? No, you didn't. I was like, I did. Keith Gillespie was there, Ginola and all.
I would have been beside myself, mate. Absolutely.
Peter Beardsley still alive?
Sorry?
Peter Beardsley still alive?
Yeah, he's hanging in, isn't he?
Must be. He never looked great. He always looked like an old man, doesn't he?
He looks like he's been smacked in the head, doesn't he? I actually met him. I went up to Newcastle. It was when Allardyce was in charge, and we got tonked 4-1 by Portsmouth. But I went up on a business owner chap, newer chap. So I went up with him, and it was like, the dinner beforehand and sit in the nice seats.
Yeah.
But we went in through the reception and into the lifts. We got in the lift and we went up one floor. The doors opened and Peter Beardsley and John Beresford walked in.
Fuck off.
And I had my coat and I put my hand in this side, pulled out my shirt, hand in this side, Sharpie. Do that, boys. They were like, yeah, no problem. Got them to sign the shirt there and then in the lift.
Did he not bully you or nothing, or not?
Yeah, he just give me a man in the back of the head on his way out. Yeah.
I don't think Bradley knows the story about his bullying.
No, I always thought he was nice. He looked nice.
He got
he got kicked out. Got sacked by Newcastle, didn't he, for bullying?
Who was he bullying?
Kids.
Yeah. Kids?
Yeah, he was looking after the the youth team, wasn't he? And he got, yeah. I mean,
one of them. Somebody Scally from some back Irish estate in Newcastle giving Peter Beardsley shit day in, fucking day out. All he's trying to do is teach him how to play football. Beardsley one day just says, you know what? Back my head. And that's him sacked.
That's the thing. I mean, people in Newcastle don't like to think bad of him, and I wonder if it's old school methods, and that's what, I've got an open mind about it. He's still a legend on the pitch, so you don't want to think too badly of these people, really. But
was that him out of football altogether?
Would you employ him?
It
was good, wasn't it?
If I had enough money to own a football club, I would employ somebody a lot better qualified, Lawrence. There you go. There's your answer.
Get him round to watch your kids, Bradley, if you're stuck for a babysitter. He's out of work.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. I think he's on the after dinner circuit, isn't he? Something like that.
What age would he be? What age is Alan Shearer?
Shearer, he's what is he? He's a couple of years older than me, so I think he's 47, 48, something like that.
Is that all? When I think back and I was watching him on the TV, like an old man playing football. I mean, they were scoring a header one time, and it was like a fucking. He was above everybody, and it was the best header I ever seen.
Oh, he was awesome to watch. I mean, he was down here at 16, down at Southampton.
Was he?
Yeah, he made his debut at 16 against Arsenal. 16 or 17 he was. Scored that trick. And the rest is history.
Right, that's true. It's good in the TV too. I like him in the TV as well now.
Yeah, he's good. He doesn't take any nonsense, does he? He says it how it is. Which is great. It's actually, today is the anniversary of his of him breaking the goal scoring record for Newcastle today.
Was it?
Yeah. It's all over my Twitter. Yeah.
Here, are you playing any Subbuteo at the minute? Are you doing any flicking or getting up to any Subbuteo?
No, sadly not. Difficult, isn't it, at the moment anyway, with the lockdown? I mean, aside from solo play, what can you do? But the painting's keeping me so busy at the moment. I'm literally finishing my day job at 4 PM, putting my laptop away and getting straight into the painting. And I'm sitting here most of the evening doing that now, just trying to clear all the orders where I've been saying, yeah, I can get that done. Yeah, I can get that done. I can't say no. That's my problem.
Uh-huh.
I mean, at the moment, any new inquiries, I'm telling them it's going to be April now. That's
April.
That's how many orders I've got at the moment. Somebody said to me, "Can you turn it around in a couple of weeks?" Nah, sorry, not going to happen.
I've sent a few people your way. People just, I'm looking at team done. I'm on honestly like 2 months maybe more. But why don't you try Paul Pearson? Okay.
Yeah. There's so many new painters that have popped up in the last couple of months, which is absolutely great. But see how that goes.
There's a guy there we're covering this week in Painter's Corner, Custom Flicks.
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
He's very good, yeah.
Yeah, I like his boxes as well.
Boxes are beautiful. So I was talking the other day, my Subudio stopping the boxes. And he stopped his balls. He doesn't do the balls no more.
What?
Yep. It's all to do with Brexit.
Ah, okay.
Well, the balls is Brexit because they come from Italy. They come from Topspin.
Yeah.
So Topspin aren't picking up messages. So I don't know if they're shipping. I'm not too sure. So check out Dave Thornley on Twitter. He's doing the balls now. He done with that.
Oh yeah, I saw you posted that today, didn't you?
Yeah. So
lovely.
He's doing the balls, but my Subidio's still doing the decals for him.
Oh, okay.
But even he said to me he's running out of balls, so he could be stopping soon.
Fucking Brexit's a bollocks.
Oh,
Brexit.
it's shite, isn't it?
Was it YouTube or was it yourself was commenting on Bradley's painting? Why is he so hard on himself in the painting?
Yeah, no, yeah. Why?
Shit, man.
No. That Scotland team, mate, that's really good.
I finished them.
Did you do your keeper?
I don't know. I've still got a keeper to do. They're all right. If you squint your eyes, they're all right.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's really good, mate. And you've done the Adidas stripes.
Oh, yeah. Fucking hit
They're
them.
They're my Achilles heel Adidas stripes.
I've gotten better on the shoulders, but on the shorts, I can do the left side of a player's shorts, not too bad.
That's because the
fucking arm over it, and
it's the arm
side,
position, isn't it? Yeah. I've just done a Man City kit from 1981, the Cup final kit, and it's got the Umbro diamonds.
Yeah.
All down. Oh.
In the arch.
I did it. Right? I did
the
whole team, and I was like, and I did it, and I was like, I had this thing in my head. Oh yeah, that's all right, that's fine. And then the next day, I went back to it just to like finish off doing the little tidy up bits, and I looked and I went, nah, sky blue, paint over it. Just have to do it all again. They're difficult.
Sometimes you are better simplifying it. It's the same with sponsors. Like if people want sponsors, I'll put them on, but sometimes it's impossible. You're not going to get crown paints on a shirt without making it look ridiculous big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then
you're right.
The new Liverpool one, standard chartered, too big.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I'll say to people, it will look better without a sponsor, but if you want the sponsor, I can give you the stand, maybe the S and the T, and then a couple of dashes, and then a couple of D's in the standard to make it look like standard. But that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So I did the diamond across his chest. It's just like a wee black line with a wee white dot at the other side. But it looks like it from a distance.
Not
even from a distance.
That's what I think, though.
I didn't make glasses and everything.
When you do these things,
it's all right.
You know what it's supposed to represent, don't you? And your mind sort of like fills in the blanks.
Yeah.
It's like playing on Atari. I got one of them 1977 Ataris, and
that one.
Bat and ball, and there's a tank game as well. I remember playing that tank game, fucking early 80s, and I swore I was driving a tank. Do you know what I mean? Playing it, and you look at it now, and it's just like 4 blocks put together.
Yeah.
What was the game? The helicopter game that was out on? Was it out in a Commodore or something? Desert Strike, and you used to have to fly the helicopter and pick up packages, and it was one of the best games ever.
Yeah, I think that was out at the same time as what was the racing game? Was it Chase HQ on the Spectrum?
Chase HQ was the fucking business, man, wasn't it?
Yeah. Whenever whenever you went anywhere in your mum and dad's car or whatever on a journey, you stop off at the services and you'd go in and you'd be straight on Outrun every time.
Fucking Outrun.
Outrun.
I seen something on the TV the other night, and I think it was that new Wonder Woman film, and they were in the arcade. And there was wee fellas playing Operation Wolf. Playing Operation Wolf with the fucking Uzis.
Brilliant.
That was Spectrum or Commodore, wasn't it?
Which one? Outrun. Yeah, I think that was out on all of them, wasn't it?
You got them all. They were out and everything, and then
Yeah.
Fuck, the loading on a Spectrum was a nightmare, wasn't it?
I remember the old one, the 48K. It just looked like a little laptop looking thing, and you had to get a separate tape recorder and plug it in.
We used to have the one with the rubber keys. They weren't even rubber keys. They were like,
that's it. Yeah.
that ZX81 or something. That keys.
Yeah.
Right, lads, we forgot about some video.
Yeah. We'll cut that out.
We'll leave it in. Like, they'll all be doing it next, so all the articles will be stuck with old games and all next. You know?
Have to call it the retro game show just for this week.
The video is a retro game, so we're sweet. At the minute, half time in the Chelsea match, it's 1-0. Jorginho scored a penalty. So.
Is he in my team?
Nah. So you're
in mine either.
Lost points, Martin Oak.
Hey, I don't know who's in my team.
I would have known that, but me ran out.
Shit.
Well, here, Paul, I have to thank you for coming on. I must get on because we've still a lot to get through this week.
No, it's been a pleasure again.
Brilliant having you on, man.
Absolute pleasure to meet you this time as well, Martin. Brilliant.
Yourself as well, Paul.
You're only
Can't believe it. I know you're on the league as well.
You're only the third person to make 2 appearances on the show, so.
So does that mean if I come on a third time, is it like Soccer AM? I get a hat trick ball.
What they search out with something? Lawrence, Watsy, I'll give you one of these fucking orange tangos. It's a whole big jar of them. He's giving me one as well.
What about a tango?
Yeah, just you two sign a tango. Yeah, love it. In the little perspex box.
That's a good idea. So whoever makes their first hat trick appearance gets a ball signed. Did you like Jeff Astle on? We'll have Jeff Astle coming back on this week again, the end of the show.
Have you? Yeah.
Our version of Jeff Astle.
Okay.
Who is? I don't even know who is Jeff Astle. Was he a footballer?
Yeah, he played for England and West Brom, didn't he? He's a West Brom legend.
Yeah,
he played for England in 1970.
70. He died recently of Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's a lot of footballers.
Alan Shearer did a documentary, didn't he, about the dementia and that.
Heavy balls.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was always on that.
He was always on. He was always on the real fantasy football show at the end of the show. So we now have our own version.
Come on at the end dressed up. Brilliant.
I had somebody suggest. I think it was on YouTube. Somebody sent me a message. Me and Martin should do Phoenix from the Flames. You remember that? Where they recreate old goals.
Thing is, you've got to get an old pro involved, haven't you? Do you know any famous old footballers that you can get in there?
We actually do. We know one of the most famous old footballers going.
Go on,
Jobby Crossing. Does our trophies. Does he not know? Do you not know Jobby Crossing? John Crossing, captain Manchester City, brought them up to the first division.
Oh, okay. So I've learned something.
Played for some.
That's why I don't know him.
Played for Sunderland.
Some foreign team as well.
Club Bruges
or something like that. Who?
Club Bruges, Belgium. He played in Belgium.
Okay.
I thought he played for somebody more famous than that.
No, played for Belgium because he used to watch the cycling when it came back. The cycling used to pass his door where he lived in Flanders and stuff, so he was a big cycling fan.
Okay. Hit him up.
So
Recreate one of his goals.
he's a
We get
legend.
Felix. We can get Felix Healy on.
Felix Healy.
Well,
Another
you should do it. If you're going to do Phoenix from the Flames, do it on a Subbuteo table.
That's what I said we could do, but we'll have to watch. People may steal our ideas. I know we're stealing from somebody. No, I shut it down straight away because I think if we done it on a Subbuteo table, it would look like Table Football Monthly. If we do it out in the football pitch, Bradley will look like an idiot.
Setting you up here, mate, isn't he?
I had my day in the football pitch. I ended in the high. I was in primary 7 right now, but
if we had a match or recreated a football match, Bradley would come out in the shortest pair of white shorts, ankle socks, a pair of white sneakers, and an Adidas hoodie from 1972.
well, I don't see the issue.
Keeping it
And a
retro,
sweat.
mate.
Keeping it
Keeping
real, Paul.
these days.
And them wristbands. Them wristbands for wiping the sweat off my head.
Get the old Steve Foster headband on.
I see them all playing football now, and they're wearing fucking bras under their football tops. They'd be running on £60 million a year, and they're wearing bras under their football tops, running out playing football.
No, it's not on, is it? It's wrong.
Fuck's that all about? I seen a boy pulling his top off one time, and I says, "That boy's wearing a bra." The next thing he's got the top on, he runs out, and a boy runs off the pitch. It must have been like a, what do you call that? Substitution. And the dude that comes off, takes off his top walking down the tunnel. He's wearing a fucking bra as well. What am I watching here? You don't get that in the brandy wheel. Boys wearing bras.
There's a story behind them, right? There's a company that hires them out or rents them out, and they were like their heart monitors and stuff, and they track what you do on the pitch, right?
Yeah,
so
they got a little thing in the back, haven't they? Like a little
tracking thing. So way something happens in football, you'll always get somebody in real life wanting to have it. You know what I mean? So I was out walking last week with my wee girl. She was on her hoverboard and we're up the quay along the water. And this fella, just a normal fella out running, had one of them on.
A bra.
Over his t-shirt and all. So it was in full sight. So everyone could see him.
Fuck off.
That's obscene. That's obscene.
Obviously renting it off this company because this company advertises on YouTube and all that you can rent them off them.
I mean, you got to throw a stick in front of his legs when you see him running like that, haven't you? You know what I mean?
Them boys is all very trum too. Them footballers are all very trum. If you went out to play a game of football, Watson, you would need a brassiere. How them boys on?
I didn't want to say anything. It's the big reveal.
I'll be wearing a nice sweet slinky push-up one.
Do the teams. I've done the
get myself out.
We're going in the Kits for Flicks bras. Kits for tits.
Right, enough of bras. Right, Paul, honestly, thanks very much for taking the time to be our fucking guest tonight. It's been great crack. I don't think we talked about him.
We haven't. I didn't even bring that out.
Oh. Nice. Well, who's on the front of that one? Leeds.
This is the Everton Coventry. That one.
Ah, nice.
That was my my first ever Subbuteo set.
Well, very good. Still have
this isn't it. But I had to re-get it because my original one got thrown in a skip on an unfortunate loft clearing event a few years ago. But yeah, so I re-got it.
It's mad how many people throw out to be when you hear stories.
Oh, I had a not a massive collection, but a decent collection with some good teams in it, and it was up in my mum and dad's loft, and the chimney was collapsing, so they had to get some men in to obviously sort that out, take the chimney out, and my dad was like, yeah, just whatever's up there, just clear it out. So they either threw it or thought, oh, I'll have that, and took it. Yeah, that was that. So I've had to rebuild it all up again.
Oh man.
And everybody's the same. Now you're paying fucking mad prices to get it all back. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the painting stopped me doing it.
The painting's helping you.
Yeah. Yeah. I've got a small collection, and that'll do.
Therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't become a collector.
No. Well, my aim was to collect all the Newcastle teams. I've done that, so that's it. Now I'm just on the painting.
Just move on to Sunderland.
Yeah, I think the only time I'm ever going to hang on. Did I just hear that? I think the only time I'm ever gonna start buying again is when I want to, like, I've got a pitch and I've got a board and everything like that. But when I actually have the space to be able to set it up properly, maybe if I've got get a shed or a move house, get a spare room, have a nice setup, not so much with all the stand, but with some fencing and some bits and bobs. That's probably about the only time I'll go into buying any other sort of like retro Subbuteo stuff. But other than that, yeah, got to keep a little mix and get silly.
The only bit of retro stuff you need, Paul, is a Subbuteo bench. the number one retro Subbuteo accessory that you can have.
Chosen
as voted for by
the people,
the experts.
The experts. That's right, Paul. The professional Subbuteo collectors.
Oh, God. Cut that bit out as well.
Fucking wankers.
I have something to show you, Bradley. You ready?
Oh, he's not seen that yet then.
Oh. Hold on. I'm not finished.
Oh, I like that one. What's that one?
That's the Westwood one.
Shows that. Ooh, I like that one. Sorry. Seen that before. It's all right. It's all right. Where's that other one that you showed again? The second one? Oh, that's good. That's good, man, there, isn't it? I think that's the best one.
Right. Time to go.
West is best.
Before it gets really messy.
Right, I'll let you go, Paul.
Yeah, no worries, mate. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all ours.
Thanks a
Thank
million.
you very much, man.
Cheers.
Appreciate
I'll be back from a hat trick.
Yes, careful. Brilliant.
Paul Pearson. So thank you. There wasn't much Subbuteo talk there. It was more just a chilled out, relaxed conversation, wasn't it?
He was good crack, wasn't he?
Nice. Hopefully we don't have any legal complaints from Peter Beardsley legal team.
I'm surprised at that. You never hear Alan Shearer talking about him?
No. Anyway, here, no what's in your box, but here's some match highlights from our friends down in Australia, Kev Halliday and Benji Batten. Here goes.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Fucking hell. That was nice. Waiting for to go left to right, but straight over the bloody keeper.
But fucking, you're not gonna.
Ah.
You didn't do this shite against me, by the way. I'm noticing that.
I'm 2 beers down, right?
Fuck.
Why do you think Gus made sure you went first?
No. Oh, sorry.
Play on.
Oh.
Unlucky.
Moving back.
Missed one. Free kick.
See. Play on. Play on.
That was soft as shot.
Whoa.
That was soft. Good goal.
Thank you.
Soft as
Come on!
Oh, nice goal. That was
Thank you
nice.
for
Right.
this again.
Well played, Benji.
Thank you, Benji and Kev Halliday. Best of the boys down in Australia. Hope you all keep well. It's good to see people are still playing some video, isn't it?
Isn't it? Good to see Benji back. Keep him
Good to see
well.
Benji out there.
Good to see him healthy and happy.
It's good to see people are fucking able to play some video
Mm.
rather than this push we're stuck in. Right, Painter's Corner.
Magic.
Done a wee interview this week with a guy we covered on Painter's Corner last week, Custom Flicks, Michael Ward. So here is a wee interview I done with him the other day. So here it goes. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Painter's Corner again. We have the very, very talented Michael Ward from Custom Flicks. Michael, how's things?
Yeah, good, thanks. Good, very good.
How you finding lockdown?
Yeah, it's given me time to paint Subutio, but I think like a lot of people, I'm starting to go a bit mental, being locked in for the last year, I think.
What when did you start painting Subutio? Because I think I came across you maybe sometime last year on Twitter, and then recently I've just started noticing you more prominent on Twitter. When did you actually start painting?
Yeah, I think you mentioned last week that I've been around for a couple of years, but actually it's probably closer to 10 years.
Is it?
Yes, I started painting Subutio probably 2007 or 8, and I actually launched the website in 2009. But I only did it for maybe 3 or 4 years, and then I moved house. We moved 3 or 4 times and never really got settled in between. And I could never sort of get myself spread out and have all my my paints and my figures and stuff sort of spread out. But obviously we've moved house recently, and with the lockdown, I've had plenty of opportunity to get the Subutio up and running again.
And I know a lot of people have been commenting. Obviously, your work's fantastic. It's great. Like the standard's amazing. But a lot of people are commenting how good your boxes are. Where do you make your boxes yourself, or?
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't make the boxes. I create the stickers that go onto the box. It's just a plain white box to start with. But my real job as a graphic designer gives me the opportunity to to do something a bit different for the boxes. I mean, you get plenty of painters who do their own custom boxes, but I think they're all themed on that old 70s style box, and they all are quite similar. Whereas I think mine are quite, it's a bit different. It's a bit more contemporary, maybe.
Do you sell your boxes to people, or do you just do it for your own?
Well, they come with the kits that people order. I don't paint the boxes specifically to order, but if somebody orders a Manchester United or a Chelsea team, then they'll get a Man United and a Chelsea box.
They are there, and it's definitely unique to what you do. And I know there's a lot of different painters out there. The likes of Westwood does his own thing.
Yeah.
I would do my own thing. Colorfield has his sort of thing, and then you have yours. Obviously, yours is different to everybody else as well. So, is there anyone you sort of would follow at the minute? Would you think is sort of up there with you in the painting?
Oh, there's lots of really good painters. Obviously, Hal Cole's been doing it for a number of years. She was probably the first one that I started following back when I started 10 years ago. She was selling some ridiculous teams on eBay. She was getting £200 or £300 for some of her teams, which was unreal. Yeah. Art Minori. I've seen him on Facebook. I don't know if he's on Twitter, but he produces some really nice teams. No, I mean it's a time-consuming hobby, as you probably know yourself. You know.
Yes.
I would think once lockdown finishes, I won't have near as much time to paint, unfortunately. So yeah, my orders will diminish in terms of how many I can knock out, because it takes me quite a while to put my teams together. I do spend probably too much time compared to the monetary value that I'm getting back for them. But it's not to do with the money, you know.
It's a pleasure you get. I think I always say it's a pleasure you get of the comments when people receive their team, the message to send you back, and then obviously when you put it on Twitter or wherever you share it, it's the comments you get there. That's the most rewarding part, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely agree with that. I mean, you know, what I make from them, it's pocket money, and it keeps me, you know, it allows me to buy new boxing and, you know, sort of new figures and things. It keeps my stuff replenished. I mean, if you know, you're never going to make a legitimate business out of hand painting Subbuteo, unfortunately. No, I mean that's the other thing. You as much as I enjoy it, I think if I had to sit and paint Subbuteo 8 hours a day, 6-7 days a week, it would kill me. You do need a break. And at the end of my first stint, 6 or 7 years ago now, I think I was about ready for a break when it came.
Yeah.
Because the problem you have as a commission-based artist is the work starts to build up. So the more popular you become, the more orders you get.
Yeah.
And trying to keep on top of it, you don't want to disappoint anybody. So it's like the pressure to get this stuff out, and you don't want to lower your standards to knock them out quicker.
No, that's the thing. I mean, people always want to see how their team's coming along, and even if people know that they wait 2 months or 3 months for a team, I would try and do them 1 or 2 figures to send them a photo and say, look, this is what you're getting, but it's still going to be 2 or 3 months, you know, just because you want to keep them happy. And it's hard to, people do text me all the time, is my team ready, and it's hard to say I haven't even started it, you know.
Well, I mean, it's yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't think I've had too many people who bother me too much in terms of sort of chasing your teams. You can sort of tell, you can tell from the initial email who are going to be the ones that are going to be chasing you. That, you know, you get those that are very specific, those that are very detailed, and they want every minute specification absolutely 100%. You know, if you tell them that it's going to be ready for the end of February, with like 3 or 4 days to go to the end of February, that they're on you asking where's my team. You know, there's very little leeway for these, but 90% of people are, you know, you give them a ballpark figure and then they're happy with it.
Here, well, I won't keep you because I know you're busy. It's Friday night and everybody's busy when it comes to the weekend. So where can we catch you apart from Twitter? Have you got Facebook, Instagrams?
Yeah, Facebook, and obviously my website. So if you want to leave a link, then drop on in the video. That'd be great. You know, you can catch me through most channels. Email is probably the easiest.
Email will do. Well, sure. Keep on doing what you're doing. It's brilliant, and I honestly can't believe I left it so long that it didn't feature you as much in the shows. So, you'll be a bigger feature now.
No, thanks for having me on the show.
No problem, mate. I appreciate it.
All right, cheers.
All right, thanks, man. Cheers, Michael.
See you.
Lovely.
Thank you,
Lovely.
Michael.
Magic.
And an absolutely cracking painter. So check him
Great
out.
bugger.
Check him out. Follow him on Twitter and give him a wee order. Keep him in the loop. Your dog's going mad again. So
I can do nothing about the dog. I can do nothing about the dog.
You want to introduce your wee buddy?
Well, that's Ruby the dog out barking. But, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only world number one, Ms. Ruby Matthews.
Ruby.
Hi there, it's Martin. There's still no events due to the lockdown, but I thought I'd show you some of my shooting practice.
We
Thanks,
start.
Ruby. You're
We
a
start.
star. A lot more entertaining than that bloody dog at fucking Martin Bradley's out in the backyard barking.
Right.
Does your wife go, oh, he's out recording on a Sabino show, kick a dog out the back?
Dog has to pee. What do you want? The dog's obviously noticed some sort of threat to the household, and now he's out patrolling the garden, making sure that that threat stays abated. That's what the fucking dog's for.
You called the dog Ruby. That's
The
what
fucking dog. That's Ruby the dog. She.
Mutt. Oh, we'll be getting complaints.
Yeah, it's
Did you
complaints from the RSPCA or whatever that crowd's called.
I seen a thing today, PETA or whatever they're called.
PETA is People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
Well, they've come out today to say it's not nice to call somebody a chicken, a rat, a dog.
Ah.
What was the other one? Something else. So because it gives the animal a bad interpretation, and people will treat that animal bad because you think they're a rat. What is the world coming to, people?
Well, the chickens are up in arms. The chickens are up in
I
arms.
can't call you a chicken.
Oh, well, you can, but you'll be pissing off the chickens. They'll be
Pissing
looking
off
at me
PETA?
saying, the chickens will actually be looking at me saying, it's quite the coup for us.
Right. I'm going to get out of here before we're going to have complaints from Peter Brazier's legal team, PETA's legal team, PETA Beardsley. See what I've done there? PETA Beardsley. Right, Bradley. I don't think there's anything else to announce. Keep liking and following the page and subscribing. And remember, we're giving away Cowerfield's 2 players once we hit the 50. So here is singing an 80s classic from Lost Boys. Was Lost Boys out in the 80s?
Hi.
We'll say 80s. Here is our Jeff Astle himself, Mr. Craig Stewart.
Everybody groove. Everybody shake. Mary, Mary on my mind. Folks are gone and the days will be mine. Mary, Mary, wanna be with you. Because this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a call to you. Cause I feel good tonight. And everything's gonna be right, yeah. I'm gonna have a good time tonight. Rock and roll music's gonna play all night. Come on, baby, it won't take long. Only take a minute just to sing this song. One and one is gonna be with me. Tall Sally's gonna be with Slim. Short fat Fanny's she's gonna be there too. What I'm gonna do, I got to put it all to you. Cause I feel good tonight. And everything's gonna be right, yeah. I'm gonna have a good time tonight. Rock and roll music's gonna play all night. Come on, baby, it won't take long. Only take a minute just to sing my song.
Shocking jersey. Shouldn't be allowed. That's a warning.
Don't see the problem. Don't
That's
see
not a
the
war-
offence. Don't see the issue.
No football stuff.
Don't see the issue. It's a football show.
It's only because it's Rangers, all right? Leave me alone. I'm in a bad form with Rangers these days. Right? Make like a tree. Get out of here.
Look at
Seconds.
subs bench. Paid a shit. Only a dickhead would pick a subs bench. Everybody, the real Subaru collectors, the real pros, know that the best Subaru accessory ever is a Subaru scoreboard. Only someone in the know would pick that. Sort of fucking dickhead picks it. Huh? Useless. Useless. Scoreboards all the way.